Hello everybody, this is Raven from Raven Drum Bricks. Today I'm going to talk about my 3D printer. So last time my 3D printer was like something wrong with the motherboard, and I already replaced the motherboard with the one that I bought. But last time the LCD, when I was trying this with the new motherboard, the LCD was not on. So basically it's just like a blue screen, and I'm trying to actually fix it on the process there, I should say. I accidentally switched this little part here. So ow, it's supposed to be 230 volt, but then I accidentally switch it to 115 volt, and then it just starts smoking hot. Well, smoking like it's burnt marshmallow. Sadly, I don't have the footage of that happening. But yeah, I accidentally turned that on. So right now the power supply is toast, but the motherboard is good. So I'm probably gonna buy the new power supply and unscrew this and see what's inside. Currently, I'm using the transparent filament. And I just actually moved this 3D printer from that corner. As you can see, it's leaking something out, but I don't know what's it. I'm going to wipe that. But it's leaking something out, so. Yeah, my ender is currently dead. So probably I'm gonna like wait a day or two until the power supply, the leftover electricity from the power supply that was kept in the power supply is all gone, and then I can start unboxing the power supply with safety. Because if I unbox it now, there's a high chance of me just get and then dead. So yeah. Leaving this for a day. I'm now gonna remove the power supply here. First, I'm gonna unscrew that with an Allen key. Then I'm gonna unscrew these little screws up there. So yeah. So currently the power that's left inside of the power supply is I'm hoping it's already gone, but I think most to most if it still have more power inside, it's probably just gonna give me a little bit of little static shock. I already wait this out for a day, so I think this is enough. So this is the power supply thing. It's just being held by these two screws, one at the bottom, one at the top. After this, I think the power supply should come off easily. Oh, bruh. Okay, there you go. This is the power supply. I do need to take off the cables at the bottom that connects to the main motherboard. I think can't be removed other than removing the entire place. Oh wait, I think I can remove it. As you can see, there's like two Allen key screws here. So I think I can if I could remove that, I think I could open it. Wait, let me just move this real quick. I just need the power supply to be off. Yeah, I don't need the cable. But I think I'm gonna still need to take out the cable too. Because now currently the casing is off. Okay, alright. So, as you can see currently, oh, there's still some power left. Oh, shit. Well, anyways, as you can see there's still some cable here. There's a cable connection there. And I think we are going to remove this too here. I really do need to remember this footage there, because if I don't remember it, things are gonna go down. Oh, and there's some sort of liquid leaking out too. I think it's like the same liquid that I showed you last time. Well, last night I should say. Okay, I think, alright, that's off. I need to turn. Oh, it's leaking. Wait, let me grab some tissue first. Okay. Oh, sorry. So, as you can see, there's wait, you guys can't see. There's a couple leak there. well, water, I should say water drops. There's also some in the cable, and there's also some in this. And now I'm gonna need to remove that, so let's just focus up on this part. Alright, so I think our best shot is also to remove these three cables. I do need to remember the color: yellow, black, and red. If not, then shit's about to go down. So yeah, let's remove this. Oh, it's wet. Let's hope that I just don't get, and you know, game over. Okay, so that's out. Now I need to remove these screws. Wait, no, that's not the screws. I think it's like these screws. Basically, I'm just gonna remove every single screw that I can see. Okay, so as you can see, it was supposed to be a 230 volt. Then I changed it to a 115, which is a big mistake, and I really don't suggest you guys doing it, since that will make this entire thing, well, broken. I don't think that's part of the one. Oh my god, it's so fucking slippery, dude. Holy shit. The screw just went flying away. Oh, okay, here it is. Right, so these are the screws. This one for some reason won't come out. Okay, then never mind. Removing these ones first. I think this should get the rest of the power supply. Jesus, it's wet. It's really wet. Okay, so I think this is the last screw that I need to remove. Alright. Then, oh shit. Jesus. Okay. Alright, so this is the power supply. Oh, I see. Oh, it's really wet. Jesus. I believe, like, I go to a little tutorial. These two parts, well, three actually, 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's really good idea to touch it when it's on. Heck, the entire thing is really not a good idea to touch it when it's on. So let's just remove the fan real quick. I'm just gonna remove the cable and hope that I don't get beset. Okay, so I'm good. Alright, so this is currently my power supply out. These are the batteries. As you can see, there's 200 volts. And so the switch is here. So this is the switch. This is where it was broken. Jesus, this place is all wet. Holy cow, this entire place is wet. Fuck. Okay, I think it's possible for me to remove the board from the casing, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So basically, I'm just gonna like demolish this entire thing and show you guys the results. Well, no, like demolish this and then refix it in another video, since I haven't currently ordered it yet. Since my plan was actually to use the one that is in my Anet, so probably use my Anet motherboard. I mean power supply, since my Anet is not working. So I thought probably the power supply should work. And I think Anet's power supply is 240 volt, because if you guys watch my previous videos, I used my Anet before. So okay, so what I'm gonna do is probably use my Anet and see if it works. If it does work, then I'm not buying a new power supply. But if it doesn't work, well, then I'm not can just stand there and wait. I'm probably gonna get a new power supply. Okay, so there's all 5 screws removed. I think this should work. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I need to remove this now. There's a lot of things I need to remove. Okay, so that's one remove. Okay, so let's just stick this together. My entire finger is nasty now. That's one. Not sure what this thing do. Not sure if it slides up, down. I think this like holds the the board down, like the CPU board down. Not quite sure. Okay. God damn, it's really slippery now. Okay, so this one fits around here. You can see right now, if I touch these two parts here, nothing will happen. I wouldn't get electrocuted to non-existence. But if it's on or it's just really shut off, like probably a day or a day and a half, these things will still have energy, like electricity inside. So if you touch it, like pop, 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 and then you're gonna go meet Jesus. So I really don't recommend you touching that when it's on. Well, I don't recommend you touching it when this entire thing is on. I not recommend you to touch this entire thing if it's on. But if it's turned off for like a day and a half or a day, I still wouldn't recommend you touching it. I've left this out of my printer and off. Well, I mean off from power. So don't attach it to any of my power shit like that for about 2 days already. So it's safe. Today is day 3, so probably 3 days most, or 2.5 days probably. Okay, so I think there's the last screw. Okay. Now I am not sure if this will 100% work. Like to take off the board inside. No, not sure. You guys see any screws? Remove 2 at the bottom. I'm not sure how you take these guys out. Do I knock them out? I also don't know where the liquid's coming from. This white gooey substance. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to remove them or not, but I think I'm just gonna let them be here. Can't remove the board though. I think it's embedded inside already. This is where the cables are. As you can see, this is the black and red. This is the yellow, black, red. Wait, you guys can't see it, can you? Right, this is black, red, and then black, yellow, red. I mean yellow, black, red. Don't think I can remove this. I think it's embedded and it's stuck inside this place. So yeah, that's pretty much the motherboard. I mean the power supply. This one was toasted. The reason this was toasted was actually because of this screen here. So when the power supply was still on, the screen is good, but it just doesn't show the options and stuff like that. So it's just a blue screen with nothing on it. I already changed a couple things to fix. As you can see, there's still a little bit of power inside. I'm not sure we're just keeping it, even though power supply is off. So I'm kind of a little bit of a nerve. But 3 days waiting out, I think I should be out, like the power. Alright, so the first problem was, I think it was at this spot here. The Z-axis wouldn't go up, so we changed the motor and that worked perfectly fine. As you can see, that Z-axis motor over here is already changed to a new version, and it worked fine, no problem. And then turns out that's not the problem. The problem was a cable from the motherboard. So I've decided to, change the cable. I bought some cables. I put it here, and after I put it here, it does not work. It's still bugging for the Z-axis motor. Because if I tried the Z-axis motor on just my random motherboards and stuff like that from my scrap yard, I should say, it's like dead motherboards and like that. The one that still can be used, but it's like there's no body. It's just a motherboard.
it still works, and it works perfectly fine. So I thought it was the cable. Then I replaced the cable, and it still doesn't work. And I was wondering to myself, what the fuck happened? And wait, my last guess was the motherboard. So I decided to change the motherboard. I already changed the motherboard. I haven't taken a video of that, and it still doesn't work. As you can see, already. I'm not sure if I can open it. I don't think I can open it. Oh, my filament will fall off. Okay. I replaced this. I already ordered in like, I think it was out of the country. I think Malaysia, from Malaysia. I ordered it and it failed. Yeah, I mean it works. It works. It works. The motherboard works, but well, I didn't have the chance to test it, I should say. The motherboard works. I placed every single cable in the right spot, and but the LCD screen was in the blue. Well, it's just blue. There's literally nothing on it. It's just blue color, shining brighter than my goddamn phone. So I did some research, and thanks to my lack of brain function, I should say, I accidentally switched this from 230 there, from 230 to 115 with my screwdriver there, 115, which led to a devastating results. And basically, after I turned that like that, this entire 3D printer was smoking. So I just instantly turn off the power supply. I turn off the cable. Well, I plug out the cable, turn off the power supply as quick as possible, and as agile as possible, I should say, so that I don't meet Jesus. So yeah, currently that is it. I'm probably gonna get my Anet to, for the power supply, and I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna unbox. I'm gonna show you the inside. So as you can see, it's still leaking. Holy cow! Not sure why it's leaking though. Oh yeah, it's sweating as hell. This water, dude. Oh my god, it's fucking wet. This water. This is just water. I don't know what substance it's leaking, but I'm guessing it's not that good. So yeah. Ooh. Okay, so I'm probably gonna mop this floor. Jesus. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'll update you after I get my Anet. My Anet power supply start working again. So probably this is all for today, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And well, I'll probably see you on the next episode of fixing my goddamn 3D printer. Because I'm trying to build shit. So yeah. Basically, the entire recap is, I tried to fix my Z-axis, I changed the motherboard, it doesn't work, then I accidentally switched this to 115 volts, and then it blew up. Well, smoke up. Because it's smoking hot. So, yeah. Just for a quick reminder, do not touch this item here when you just leave it for around 1 day or a day and a half, because it will send you to Jesus. But that is all for today, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Revender Bricks out. Goodbye.